Let's install Blackboard on your iPad. Prior to installing Blackboard, be sure you have iTunes on your iPad. If you don't have iTunes, go ahead and get that done, then we'll get started. Do you have your iPad with iTunes? Let's get going then. I'm going to include a few basic pointers for those who may be new to iPads. The power button is located in the upper left of the iPad if you're looking at the iPad from the rear. The first thing you need to look for is the App Store icon. This is what the App Store icon looks like. Go ahead and locate it on your iPad. In this first video segment, we're going to learn how to open the App Store. Now, I showed you a picture of the App Store icon earlier, and now we're going to see it actually on the iPad. And to open the App Store, all you have to do is touch it with your finger or a stylus. I like to use a stylus. Sometimes my nails are a little long, and that's just a personal preference. So what we're going to do now is touch the App Store icon and open it. And so just do this along with me with your finger or your stylus. Touch the App Store icon. That's going to open the App Store. This is what the App Store looks like when it opens. And in the next segment, we're going to learn how to search for Blackboard. Now you want to find the search box. It's in the upper right-hand corner. Now that we have the App Store open, we're going to learn how to search for Blackboard. And what we want to do is locate the search box, and I showed you a picture of the search box in the earlier clip. We're going to touch the search box with our stylus or finger. That's going to bring up our keyboard, and we're going to type in the word Blackboard. And you can see as you start typing in the word Blackboard, a list comes up. This is an intuitive design. It brings up the most closely matched words to what you're looking for. What we are looking for is Blackboard Mobile Learn. We see that in the list, and we're going to go ahead and touch Blackboard Mobile Learn. And that's going to open up the list of apps. What you will see when you open yours up is a similar list of apps that you see here. I have already had Blackboard on my iPad, so you don't see a word here as you do here, 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 or here. You see the word free here by Blackboard Sight Words. Normally you would see the word free by Blackboard Mobile Learn, but since I've already had it on my iPad, I took it off just for demonstration purposes. You would touch the word free. I'm going to go ahead and touch the cloud icon. That's going to begin the installation process. That takes a couple of minutes. What you see here is a circular icon similar to an hourglass when you're downloading something. Once that completely fills in, that lets us know that Blackboard has gotten ready to install. We're going to go ahead and take a quick pause here while that installs. Now that Blackboard has uploaded to our iPad, we want to open it and log in. So what we're going to do is touch the word open, and that's going to bring up the Blackboard app. The first thing we need to do is search for our school. We're going to touch search for school, and we're going to begin by typing in Texas A&M. And as we do that, again, this is an intuitive design. It's going to bring up the list of A&M campuses. There are quite a few, as you can see. We're looking for Texas A&M Texarkana, and we see it here. We're going to go ahead and touch Texas A&M Texarkana, and this is going to bring up the login. And to log in to the Blackboard on your iPad, you use the same login that you use to log into your desktop or your laptop. And so you type in your user ID and password, And once you type in your user ID and password, this will open up the Blackboard app. At this point, you will discover that the Blackboard app is actually not free. There's a licensing fee. It's $1.99 for a year or $5.99 for unlimited. I purchased the unlimited, so I don't have to touch either one of these because I've already purchased it, because it's already been on my iPad. I have the option here to restore subscription. However, if you haven't had Blackboard on your iPad, you need to select your payment option and enter your payment information. That's a self-explanatory process. And so right now I'm going to hit restore subscription. And then again, this asks me to sign into my iTunes account, and I will do that. And I believe for security purposes, it does ask for your iTunes password twice. And then once you do that, this brings up Blackboard. And you will see you have your list of classes here on the left. I am going to go into one of my classes. And what you're going to see is it looks very similar to what you see in your desktop or laptop version. You have your modules. You can click on module, takes you to your assignments. You can click on messages. And when you click on messages, this actually looks almost identical to the laptop version. Once it opens up, you can see all your buttons over here on your left. There's your message box. You can click on discussions. Anything that you have in the desktop version, you will see here. Now, to get out of Blackboard, what you want to do is you want to touch the three-line icon in the upper left-hand corner. Touch the back arrow. That's going to take you to the screen. You can see settings. Touch settings. Touch log out. It's going to ask you if you're sure you want to log out, and you click accept. And that will log you out of Blackboard. It takes you back to the screen where you can search for your school. To get back to your home screen, all you do is touch your home button. That takes you back to your home screen, and you can see now you have the Blackboard app on your iPad. I'm going to go ahead and move mine over to my home page. So to move an icon, you just touch and hold, and then you drag it over to the next page. You touch your home button again, and that stops the icons from wiggling. And there you have Blackboard on your iPad. You can access it anytime. It's a really handy tool. I think you'll enjoy having it on your iPad. Begin by touching the three-line icon in the upper left-hand corner of your iPad. Then touch Settings in the lower left-hand corner of your iPad. After that, touch Log Out in the bottom of the center pop-up window. And finally, touch Accept. This will log you completely out of Blackboard. Now, push the Home button located in the center at the bottom of your iPad, and you'll be back on your home screen. At this point, you should be able to see the Blackboard icon on your home page. To get back into Blackboard, touch the Blackboard icon with your finger or your stylus. Next, touch Search for your school. Then, enter your user ID and password. Now that you're logged back in, all you have to do is select a class from the course list on the left. Because this version of Blackboard is a little different, I've included web addresses for 2 Blackboard help pages, where I'm sure you'll find some really helpful information. First, turn on your iPad. Locate and touch the App Store icon, which opens the App Store. Type Blackboard in the search box and touch the blue search button. Now, touch the word Install, followed by touching the word Open. Touch Search for your school, which opens a search box and keyboard. Texas A&M Texarkana should be available for you to select since you've logged in before. Enter your name and password. Blackboard is now open, and all you have to do is select your class from the list of courses on the left. To begin the logout process, press the three-line icon in the upper left-hand corner. Then touch Settings, followed by touching Logout, and finally Accept. Last on the list, touch your Home button to go back to your home screen. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed installing Blackboard on your iPad.